Time to start doing the right staring. Got me wearing strange stuff, you think I'm loco. It's just a poncho. Heads are turning one by one. What have you done? Mato waka. Got me yearning. A bonfire trance got me drumming. Sun is rising. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice in.
I can bring you in mind. I like the way you do. Love is the only true remedy. I open up to it and I receive it. I am me. I am everything. Skimming by.
It's my call out. Pocahontas, you think I'm loco. You think I'm crazy. Mato waka. Pocahontas, heads are turning one by one. What have you done? Mato waka. Pocahontas, purple goddess, got me wearing crystals. You think I'm loco? Maybe even poco. Heads are burning one by one. This shit is fun. Abracadabra, you sign my chakra. Sit down for a while, meditate, you fly high. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice in. Shut the mice. Heads are burning one by one. This shit is fun.
Polka got mad flow. My rhythm tight, so I stretch like the trees grow.
What?
It's a Mata Waka fire show.
We let it burn. If you would trigger, then you must go.
Guilty. Guilty. I did it again. I got a little too into the hype music at the beginning of the stream, and I'm not fully prepared here on a mechanical front. But we'll play it as it lies. Welcome back, friends, to Roleplaying Unlimited. Proudly and excitedly celebrating our 4th year stream-iversary here on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Wallbogs. Available at all Wallbogs. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, from the Morning Moon, from the Exact Feeling, where we blow at high dough. So pleased to see you out here. What's going on, Wolf? What's going on, Shags? Johnny Sly, Kimberly, good to see you all out there. People contributing on our community challenge. Getting in on the If You Only Knew the Power. 377,000 raised towards 500K, and I think we got, what was it, 4 days left, 5 days left, something like that, and we got a 25-month resubscription here from Blaze to kick off the stream as well. Super cool, super cool. Much love, man. Good to see you here. Been fun watching those old streams, or rewatching those old streams, and seeing some of our early adventures together. All right, elevated enlightenment it is. Oh, that's right, I had to do a computer restart because the first stream was getting a little glitchy with the sound. So we gotta kick some programs back on here again. No. Oh boy, I have 3 messages. And a 4th one in my server, but that's probably just the announcement. Yep, that's the announcement. Woo woo, a booty woo woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, everybody's here.
Master?
What's about to happen is going to be hard to watch.
Well, hello, good evening, and salutations.
Howdy.
Yeah!
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Good evening, Ken. How's it going, buddy?
It's going.
J-Man, long time no see. Welcome back.
Okay.
3 nights in a row. Katie, how's recovery going? How you feeling?
I am back in my own house. I have a boot. I have freedom. I don't have to put up with my family. I mean, it's going pretty good.
That's good news, and good news. Abso-frickin-lutely. Happy for you.
Thank you.
And Gail, welcome back.
Hola.
Also fun when rewatching some of those old streams and seeing the early antics of Katarina and the Torch from our dungeon back on Wednesdays last year. That was some good times. And Paul, good to see you there, buddy. How goes things on the other side of the pond?
Sorry, quick garden on break. It's going okay, yeah.
Beautiful. I don't think your character is dead there, DJ. I think you're just knocked out. I think you're in death save. Yeah, from the looks of things. But let's get back into that, and I guess we're going to have a little improv here to kick things off, because, yeah, that's what I was starting to say in the stream. I started assembling the initiative here, and we can see I got the first 3 of you down, and then I just got a little too excited about the music, and didn't really come back to it, so let's knock that out first. I did have... There it is. So it looks
And
like
then since
Galen.
I wasn't here last time, I'll have to roll initiative. Like
Good
right now.
looking out. Always good to remind me of that, because that is one of the things I forget the most often. Okay, so we've got that. We've got the Devas also going, or Divas, whatever we want to.
Do I need to drag my token onto the board somewhere?
I got you covered, my friend. Don't want to accidentally deploy you inside of a 30-foot tall Titan.
That would be hilarious. Like, would it be bad? Yes, but it would also be hilarious.
And brutal. Alright, here's Matheson, named after one of my favorite and everyone's least favorite NPCs. He was just a little too sensical for a group who had no time for it. What's this logic and common sense you try to...
You know, Matheson's the last name, but Manuel is, you know.
Yeah, well, we're in military zone right here, right now, my friend. First names have no meaning.
True enough, true enough.
Yeah, there's a whole cluster of people out there who know me only as Phillips, and that's how it will always be. Alright, 4, 1, 3. I think we got you all covered. And then Katie rolled her initiative, but unfortunately with no token. We'll have to set that up. So yeah, here's Katie was not here last time around, so she will be the newest one to experience this Roll20 upgrade. I'm going to drop your character right out here. Apparently you've got a permanent orange tint as well. That's not what you want.
I was gonna say, like, don't tell me I got bit by an orange or whatever.
Again.
In the few weeks that I know, I think both of my characters have been bitten and turned undead, and then
yes, they
killed
have.
again, and then revivified or something.
Yeah, Ken knows that.
I'm so good at dying.
Don't know half your friends' first names. That's exactly how it is. Yeah, that's just that's Martinez over there, and Strong.
No,
so,
that's plaid shirt and that's stripes.
That's Airman. That's Airman First Class. Okay, so Lantirthi, you are on the other side of our beautiful illusionary effect right here. You are arriving just a few moments after everybody else. You are kind of hazily aware of them having passed through this threshold, which, from your perspective, likely just looks like a miasma of rainbows and beautiful, entrancing effects. But they've all walked right into it, so what's the worst that can happen? When your turn comes up, we'll try a little of the same. You can hear combat and them talking and coordinating the usual stuff on the other side of it, so seems to be okay.
Should I click my token and re-roll initiative so that way it shows up in turn?
Oh, nope, let me, that was the last little step. I just need to add that, because, yeah, you'll be second coming up here. And then, Paul, that will pass it to your turn to start things off. We've got this angelic, golden, beautiful dog that has just rushed out and attacked the party. Don't worry about the big guy over there. Don't worry about me.
Is he
That one's sleeping. Is the big guy currently an enemy?
It did just lay the beat down on Spartan. That is correct. This one got knocked out.
Could I please get the giant to make a deception check, please? Going to use insightful fighting on him.
Gotcha. Let's also see your insight check. I gotta get my character sheet open.
Okay, insight check. Ooh, I wouldn't have advantage, so that would be 16.
Alright. I'm going to roll this one. Closest relevant.
God damn.
Goodness. Alright. I will not be deceived. You think this is my first rodeo? It is.
So you said this one is unconscious, right?
Correct. I believe it might have been Spartan who cast the sleep spell, but somebody cast sleep on it.
I did cast sleep on it.
How dare you?
I'm going to move the 10 feet here. I'm going to give Spartan a full greater healing potion with my action, and then
Reaction, grab him and pull him over here. No! Unacceptable.
Gimme! And I'll move back in here, and I'll be back in a minute. Sorry. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
How much health is that?
You said it was a greater, should be 4d4 plus 4. What's up, Sergeant Pepper? What's going on out there, buddy? Yo, 18 viewers. What's going on here? It's just a Wednesday night. What are y'all doing here? Thank you so much for spending part of your week with Roleplaying Unlimited. Somebody roll that healing, though, because otherwise our guy's just going to lay here unconscious, drooling Hawaiian Punch. If it's an action...
I ran to get my food.
I didn't remember. I didn't catch what kind of action. If it's an action, then yeah, it's full. 4d4 plus 4 is 20.
Yeah. So give Spartan back to my health and I move back here.
Alright. So now it is Katie's turn.
I mean, I guess we're gonna have to wander into this Rainbow Wonderland weird acid trip.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go up this way.
And look at that. You've walked through the illusion and you can still kind of see it around you, but you see the reality of the situation a lot clearer.
And if I'm correct, there's a green bar on...
That is true. We'll have to catch you up here on a few details. This is the Sunken Shrine, so as we progress through here, make sure to take note of areas that are blue and otherwise flooded. Those will count as difficult terrain spaces. And additionally, the defenders of this place are celestials. They are angelic creatures. The only one who has spoken is this big guy over here, who you probably don't even see, but this is what he looks like. And they, in short, have proclaimed themselves defenders of this shrine. They are here to challenge your courage, your character, your strength. They are not here to be negotiated with and be convinced that you are good people. They are seriously here to fight and test you in those combative ways. So that is why their health bars are green and not red or blue like we're used to. This is a rare occasion where in other circumstances these things would probably be our friends. I mean, a dog as nice looking as this normally probably wouldn't attack our group, and likewise we probably wouldn't attack it. This thing right here is not the kind of thing that would normally engage us in combat.
I was gonna say, like, if those are enemies, I'm gonna try to, like, adopt at least one of them and turn them aside. Every time you put some sort of dog-looking thing in these campaigns, my character is gonna try to be its best friend.
Anybody got a milk phone?
Oh, I think Poplu heard you. You've already had 3 today.
I could cast Speak with Animals and see what that does, see if that helps us at all, but I don't think it will, honestly. Unless someone thinks that something actually, like, really good could come from that. I'm going to just kind of keep moving there.
Hey, context is never a bad thing.
May not be a bad thing, but if it's something we actually want, you're like, context isn't always a good thing either.
Well, I would say as well, the dog is currently unconscious, so...
Yeah, the one with the tiny X is currently, the dog is taking a cat nap. But this one over here at full health is at full capacity.
When Lantithi comes in, Fia would see her, having rejoined us, and would send her a telepathic, message, basically outlining what Daniel just said. Like, this is the situation we're in. We have to kill these things. I know it sucks.
Don't make me kill the dog things. Don't make me do it.
Our characters, however, are familiar enough, I would say, with the rules of the outer planes and their denizens. I mean, this would basically be the same thing as if we were fighting devils or demons. You can't kill them because this isn't their home plane. At best, you're going to reduce them to 0 hit points, and they're going to pop and just head back to whatever plane it is they originate from. You guys didn't think, even if you tried, you could kill these things. At best, you can defeat them, which does seem to be the objective of the exercise.
Okay. If the objective is to, like, defeat them, like, I guess I'm gonna fucking shoot. I'm gonna be upset about it, but I'm gonna do it. I mean, yeah. This one's... Okay, that one's unconscious. There's a little X. So I guess I'll go for the one in front of that.
You're shooting at the sleeping animal that is, with its prone condition, actually going to be a miss because you are at disadvantage, and apparently you're shooting at the sharpshooter -5.
Oh, hold on, because I took the sharpshooter feat. So weird things are happening.
I thought you said you were shooting at the one that wasn't sleeping.
Correct. The one in front of the one with the little Xy boy.
Oh, this guy.
I'd say Magoo, but God forbid. I'm sorry, I'm over that.
Oh, dear. Alright, well, even still, we don't have advantage on this one. So 16 -5, 11, that is a missed attack, whether it's active or asleep, as it stands. Word of Magoo.
Oh, well, let's get... Oh my god, y'all. I swear, oh god. Well, okay, hold on. Because in the little box thing, it says, before you make an attack, I can choose to take the -5 penalty. And I didn't claim that before the attack. I just don't know how to make it not be automatic in the little...
There is a box you can check on and off in the center of the character sheet. This is kind of, it's kind of a tricky one. Like, I don't know, I mean, gosh. We gotta establish a standard here. Alright.
I'm gonna take the global modifier of it off, because I did not know that was gonna be a global attack modifier.
She also doesn't have the +10 damage listed either.
Yeah, okay, that wasn't checked off as a global damage modifier, but the global attack modifier was. That's weird. I unchecked the attack modifier.
All right, we'll just play that one without the -5 then, and we'll take 10 damage.
And I get a second attack with this character. That's fun. So we'll go again, and hopefully the thing works right, and don't have weird things showing up. Okay, we don't have weird things showing up. Good. That's my second attack. I don't really Thangoganas. They do anything else. So I am going to end my turn there and just let Fia do her thing.
All right, 2 for 2, and yeah, over to J-Man.
Alright, I'm going to move to this spot, and then I'm going to try and thorn whip the dog to pull him closer.
All right. That is good.
And that's it.
All right. Okay, over to Ku Collins' turn, who also took a bit of a walloping, it looks like. Make sure to
Yeah,
get your...
so now that the dog's asleep, I'm gonna shake my foot out of its mouth, and I will attack the other one that Spartan is giving me flank with. I'm gonna do reckless attack as well. So this will be at I'll be at advantage and disadvantage, so it'll be normal.
What's giving you the disadvantage?
Reckless attack.
Reckless gives you advantage, right?
Or I'm sorry, yes, it does. So I guess I won't do reckless attack.
Which technically you would need, because Spartan is prone right there and not providing the usual flank optimization, so reckless would be necessary to get flank in this situation, or to get advantage in this situation.
Okay, then yeah. So there's attack number 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Attack number 2. And bonus action, going to hit it with the spear butt.
Alrighty.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Over to Gale's turn here.
Okay, I am going to rage. And I'm trying to move my view over, so bear with me here. There we go. Alright. 10. Ace with 5, 10. Okay, does that put me within 20 feet of the big guy?
It definitely does.
Come back There we go. Okay, I'm going to throw my axe.
One
And it
second.
has acid also.
Okay, that is good.
And then attack number 2, throwing a second time.
Okay. That is a miss.
And then I'm using my mobile and backing up, not provoking attack of opportunity.
That is no attacks of opportunity from the one you targeted or from all targets? This guy right here looks interested.
Hold on a second.
From that creature. Do you still want to back up? Because this guy here will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, no. All right, so where was I?
Between Kukulin and the dog. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna stay put.
Alright. Well, let's open up the next guy for their turn.
Did I hit him at all?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a solid hit. First one hit, second one did not.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Nope. That's not helpful. Okay, well, the first one's going to do a little of this.
I think the Diva wants to heal Spartan. That's what he should do.
Yeah, we'll definitely heal our guy right here for some of that hand axe damage, or thrown great axe damage that Mohula just did. And then, yeah, speaking of Spartan, we'll just float over this broken pillar. And hey, look, there's a dude right there, and we got loose flank with him. Bonk. Well, shoot, if only he weren't prone and flank. That's a natural 20 for 30, 40, 45 points of damage. Kind of irrelevant, just knocks you out again. And second attack, it will take. That will impose 2 failed death saving throws on Spartan.
I'm just going to maniacally, as I'm going down, taunt him with the bird.
A bird's a word. And yeah, this one is going to phase through the solid wall once again. And yeah, looks like Kukulin is a eligible target here.
As he approaches, I'm going to take my attack of opportunity.
All right. That will miss. Gonna try and bash you twice with the mace. Looks like a pair of hits right there. Youch. 28, 37, 47, 57, 62 points of damage from all that if you're not resistant to any of it.
I am resistant to any radiant damage.
$39 is the damage then. close out our turn there. Pass it to the next one in line. We've not yet taken a turn. Sure. Let's fly out here in front of the big guy. Yeah, look what we got here. A beautiful flying lion. What kind of movement do we have? Oh, plenty. Oops. No, not you. You. We're going to float right down over here. And touchdown. We're going to use one of our attacks to awaken the sleeping temple dog. And our second attack. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll attack the wounded. Which, we do not have flank on Kukulin, so that is a miss.
Nope, he still has advantage because of my reckless attack.
Ah, that's true. Well, 8 damage. Could have been a lot more. Just barely scraped by on that one. And we'll pass it over to this not drunken pirate.
If you're raged, wouldn't that be 4? Four damage instead of 8.
Go ahead, Don.
Oh, I was waiting until he finished with what he was saying.
Whenever you're raged, you have resistance to nearly all damage.
I'm kind of feeling like that's more of a given at this point, and we're just waiting to see Ken adjust his hit points while Don has the clock on his turn right now.
Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to power up my pugilist as a bonus action with acid. And I'm going to come up to here, 15 feet, take a couple shots on this guy.
Okay. Forgot to put the flight marker on there, but yeah, we're only 5 feet up right now. That is 2 for 2.
Oh wait, I forgot to turn on the damage. Hold on a second. Let me.
All right.
So an extra 8 in acid.
We'll take all of that.
I too have mobility, so I'm going to move back here without getting an attack of opportunity by the kitty cat that I just attacked.
All
And
right.
that will end my turn.
Over to the dogs. I think part of it also is that the first round of attacks got Kukulin before he went into rage, so you may have missed some and gotten some, but yeah, definitely that can be one of the pitfalls of higher level characters. You start losing track because you have so many abilities. This one just got frickin' walloped. So we're gonna try and return the favor. Which one of y'all hit me? It was Kukulin. Thought it was Moahula, but no, she stepped up next to me and threw her axe at the big guy. So we'll float on over here and try a bite attack. Even with the loose flank, that ain't gonna help. We'll move to the next one. Yeah. going to step on over to here. And get Moahula in a flank. Actually, no, Spartan's right there. Oh yeah, and that's the dude that that put me to sleep. Oh god, yeah, this thing just goes right for the jugular, and you just see a pool of blood starting to accumulate around Spartan's now corpse. We are now on the clock for any potential revivify.
Thea has a Luke moment. No!
We've got the better one in the setup here as well. And wouldn't you know it, Spartan's turn is next. And that will expire 1 round off of that timer as the Titan, in a booming voice in common, shouts out, "One of you has fallen. It is possible you are not up to this challenge. You may flee now, or stay and die." And in fact, what the fuck? Oh, I see what they did. We are going to use... Oh, that's fantastic. We're going to use Power Word Stun on Moahula. And how freaking cool is that? If you have 150 hit points or fewer, you are stunned. She has 151. Otherwise, this spell has no effect, as this one just looks down at her. "Mighty one, it is time to take a seat and watch the horrors that unfold." And then after you resist the effect, it nods in respect to the power that she has demonstrated. Peely Beel is at the top of our next round.
Shit. Just a quick question. Would we be classed as being in dim light?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to first of all. That won't be. I'm going to go here. I'm going to get the giant to make another deception check if possible.
Is that a limited effect? No, it's just a bonus action. All right.
Yeah.
You first.
24.
Oh dear.
So yeah, for the next minute of attack, I might get sneak attack unless it has disadvantage.
All right.
I will. I'm going to attack the flying lion. Flying lion, sorry.
All right.
And would I get flank on it?
You...
With Fia?
You would not, but you do have it more or less pinned, which kind of counts as the same thing.
Okay, advantage.
That's a good thing, too.
Is this... Yeah, thank God.
Otherwise, you might have missed it by nothing.
And since Killy Beale also has the mobile feat,
All right.
I'll take the attack of advantage from the doggo, and I'll run back. Going here.
All right. 25 for 12. Also a strength save, and also might be knocked prone.
Thank God.
That's good on that. Okie doke. Let's move it back over here for Katie's turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fire off at the big baddie over here. Yeah, I'll use both my attacks on him.
Okay. Do have a giant lion kind of interposed between the two of you, giving me some cover. Not that that is helping. Okay.
The lowest that I rolled was a 20. That's awesome. That'll never happen again in our lives. I don't think I have anything else that we want to do. This distance is working out pretty good for me. And I am just going to warn y'all, I am refusing to shoot at like an animal, so I'll take care of this huge ass other dude. But if you need an animal killed, you do not look at me for that. But I'll pass it back to everyone else. I'm a distance fighter, baby.
Okay, J-Man, over to your turn.
Alright, so I stepped to there, she's all like hesitant and stuff, and just keeps, and she's having a really tough time watching angels kill her friends, so she steps to there and just like goes, just stop! And she's gonna activate her arms of the astral self. I'll post that for you.
Very cool. Is that right? Every creature within 10 feet is potentially taking damage here?
That I choose.
Oh, your choice that you can see. I see.
So yeah, the dog that's close, that's within 10 feet, the big cat, and the angel all have to make a dex save.
Okay. Eesh. I guess the dog probably failed it. Looks like the lion and
yeah,
the
it's
Deva.
DC 16.
Oh. That's a flat 7, or was there a modifier?
It just says 2 rolls of the martial arts die, so that's a D4. I don't think I get any other bonuses.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I
we'll
do
check
have
that.
carved, if that makes a difference for the +1. I don't know if that would apply, but
I would say so. I think that's a static to every bit of damage you do is the intent.
Okay, so yeah, I do have that, but otherwise I don't think I add anything else to that.
Okay. Hey, their hit point bars are almost matching. Look at that.
Okay, so that was my bonus. As my action, I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Mirrored image. All right. Yo, we just bumped up to 20 viewers tonight. This is pretty fantastic. This is like without a rate or anything too. And looking at the list of who's here, this is all our community. You guys are pretty fantastic. Mirror image, you already got the icon for that. Okay, Ku Colin, your turn. I think, I don't know if you caught it last round, I was starting to say, but don't forget your regeneration. Hey, we got 100-bit cheer there from Paulie. Thank you kindly, friend. Much love.
Thank you. I would have forgotten because I'm not used to having that.
And I think that might be the case for Katie. Also, I think because she wasn't here last week, you may not have heard, as part of our 4-year stream anniversary celebration, we are giving all free and supporter level players, you are a supporter level on our Discord, we're giving all of them access to the epic boon of fortitude, as well as a 3-point regeneration for the month of April. So that's why your hit points just jumped up by 40, and you will also have a regen in the event that you actually take damage.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course. Same thing will apply to Dewdrop. I don't know if we got that this last week, but if not, I will try to remember to add that in for this coming Monday. Otherwise, yeah, Ken, your turn.
Alright, so I'm pissed at the guy just south of me, so I'm gonna start swinging on him hard. And I don't have a flank at all, so I'll go ahead and recklessly attack.
Paul, you're one of our epic level supporter players there. Your bonus is that your regeneration moves from 6 to 9, and instead of a monthly natural 20, you get a session natural 20, so make sure to use that every session. Both of those are going to hit. AC is 17, so quite a bit.
I forgot to remove Divine Fury for the second one, so it's -5 from that.
Okay.
And bonus action, Spear Butt him.
Yeah, that. Ouch. All right. Well, I was going to say that hurts. That hurts more. That's it for you? You sure you don't want to, like, move? Like 4 squares to the north?
Well, seeing as how that would provoke an attack of opportunity from them.
Do it. Do it now.
Might as well.
Oh, that's funny. I am very seldom taken up on my humor in that respect. I think the Hound actually already... Yeah, we already took our attack of opportunity with the Hound on Peely, and I think we hit him for 12 damage that is conveniently not showing up on his token unless he healed it already. And then... I think it hit you. I could be mistaken. Now I gotta scroll back up. Saving throws. Rapier, insight.
Yeah, 25 would have hit me. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah, how dare you. Okay. So it is the Deva that is going to take an attack on you here with a mace strike. Ouch. I think that's 2 plus 9, 11 damage.
That's alright, because I will use my Relentless Raid.
Con save, okay. On the money. Wow, with a +7, you made it exactly. So yeah, you will hang on with 1 hit point. And I guess technically that attack occurs here when you leave this guy's space. So do you still want to continue and provoke the AOO from this one? This one won't get one.
Yes.
All right, so we'll try with Lion here. We'll do a claw swipe. Oh dear. So yeah, it looks like
All
this.
right.
Another
Relentless
con
rage
save.
again.
Yep. 15 is your DC now. Oh dear.
We
Wow.
will inspo that.
Okay. Next time it'll be a DC 20, but hanging on with a single hit point still. That's I think that's everything, unless you had more movement beyond that, because you did action and bonus.
I'm just gonna stay there. I've got more movement, but I'm gonna stay there.
Sure.
Or I'm sorry, one more up so that Peely can get through if he needs to.
Gotcha. Alright, let's send it to Gale's next turn. One less round of rage, otherwise, take it away.
Thank you. On the doggy up to my right, what's that blue dot for?
I'm not seeing a blue dot on either of my hounds here. Is anybody else seeing that?
You're clicked on the character itself, Gale.
Oh, yeah, she might be selecting her token and seeing her blue dot on her own little reticule.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, which dog looks a little bit worse for wear?
They're like neck and neck at this point. I mean, it's really hard to tell. You're thinking like one swipe from your mighty weapon might drop either of them. Be looking at a 2 for 2 here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for this guy first.
Okay. Yuck. That great weapon master on there that is pulling you out of reach there for the attack.
Hero point?
That could help. You need a 4 or better. On the money. All right. And that will indeed finish off the first temple dog. And yeah, there's no body. It does not appear to die so much as just vanish back to one of the celestial heavens.
Awesome. So now, because of my great weapon master, I get, along with my second attack, I still get a bonus action to try and finish off the one above me.
All right.
So do I have to do the bonus action first or the second attack?
Whichever works for you. There's no mandatory order in that respect. Oh, jeez. What's up with these poor attack rolls?
Inspiration.
That will hit and finish off the second one.
Okay, and then I'm using my second attack roll to attack the angel.
All right. Got a loose flank on that side. yeah, that is a miss as well with that -5 on there. 18 -5, 13. Not going to get it.
Hold on a second. 6.
Oh, I was just asking her how many hero points she had left, and I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it.
Anybody else getting a buzz from their microphones, or is that just on my side?
I didn't get a buzz. Don came with a little garbled, but I think he may have just been close to his mic.
Gotcha.
Okay, better?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be.
It was for me, yeah.
I'm thinking it's something on my side here, actually.
Okay, a hero point.
Okay. Starting at a 13. Need a 4 or better here once again. Nice. Okay. The big one responds to Feelian. Even angels have the right to determine your strength from time to time. What you seek here is no trifle, and will not be given over to people with good intentions and poor strength. And he looks over at Moahula, who's just hacking through these things and sending them back to the heavens. This one understands the message. And if that's it for Gale, the Devas will respond. This one first. Hey, that hurt. We're gonna try and yeah,
Can I legendary interrupt?
Sure. We're gonna do a legendary.
Oh, I don't have one, but
dash on Gale here. Try to. Ouch. Second strike. Looks like we hit her once, missed her once. I think she takes full radiant, half bludgeoning. I could be mistaken, but first attack is the only one that matters. The second one right here. We'll do our little bonus thing first. Oh, I need to track that. We've only got... That's our third and final one right there, so actually that'll be easy to remember. And in fact, that will refresh us to full. That was a damn good heal. 8772. Yeesh. And then let's step right out here. Get Moahula in the flank. 2 more of these. And we missed her twice. Over to the Winged Lion. Guys, I need healing too. What's up with this frickin', like, quadruplets down here with this blonde elf girl? I think I got cracked upon the head one too many times. And there's this one behind me who's just acting like I'm not even here.
I look at it and then just go.
Okay. I don't know. Who are we going after? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think so. Do we have reach? We do not. We don't have to leave anybody's though, so we'll step over here and try to get Gale in a attack here. We do not have flank on her. I mean, if we were only this large, then we certainly would, but with a larger token, we really want to be like here to get a full flank on her. Likewise, it would work the same angle for you guys. You want to kind of get more firmly on each side of it. But yeah, from here we got nothing. We've yeah, I think we could float above though and kind of compensate for that. Just going to look a little awkward here, but third dimension and all. And we'll try this. We'll try a bite. Nothing happening. And we'll just kind of float back to our space right here. Pass it over to Dawn for your next turn.
All right. All right. I'm going to walk up these things. So I've got regular movement.
Yes.
This guy right over here, I've got a nice little flank on. So I'm going to make an attack.
All right.
Second attack.
Good and good. Which element are we going with?
Acid.
We'll take it. Ouch.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me just check one thing really quick before I do. Here we. All right, I'm going to spend a key point and try stun him. The Constitution save is DC 8 plus Wisdom, and so that's 13 plus 3, 16.
That. Oh, ow! What happened here?
And that doesn't cost me an action or anything, so I'm going to spend another point to Flurry of Blows.
Now he's just showing off.
Damn straight.
What'll be great is when you kill him with the next 2 strikes and you realize you didn't have to stun him at all. 15, 16, 24. Okay, I'm corrected. You left him with 4 hit points.
And that will be the end of my turn.
You almost got him. And Spartan's death timer expires another 6 seconds here as the big one realizes, well, we're not going to stun. Ooh, maybe she took some damage. Not quite sure of what her health bar is. We can all see it. I can see it, obviously. This guy, however, that's why I rolled that wisdom check at the start of his last turn. We're going to try that again. Yeah, we're not going to waste another round on that. Oh, I don't know. Why the F not? Let's go here and just kind of squeeze our shoulders through this tight little opening here, and we're going to try to squeeze a greatsword swing or 2 into this area as well. We have a flank with the lion. We have a disadvantaged squeeze, so straight attack rolls here on Moahula. A miss. A second miss. All right. Let's squeeze back out of there. And we'll step a little bit further out of ranged weapon reach here.
It's nice to know that you're rolling crappy too.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I mean, if I didn't have the little squeeze from this little abutment of rock here, I would have hit you with a 28 and a 21 for over 50 damage. Of course, you'd have that, but yeah, that's the difference right there is this little tiny piece of stone. Hey, Peely Beal, it's back to your turn. Don't forget your 9 hit point regeneration. Epic, epic man, you.
Can I maybe try and shoot the giant from here?
I would guess not. I'm hoping that the dynamic lighting is not effed to where you can actually see it. Sure enough, it is.
It doesn't cut the corner off.
Yeah, the line that you're looking through it is this section of stone that also caused me the disadvantage. This is a solid wall right here. This is exactly what I was talking about with the dynamic lighting before. If I draw it too close, it's not obvious what this is. If I draw it too far off, people can see through it and try to trace lines of sight through it.
No problem. I'm going to come up here instead, and would I have flank with Fia again on the line?
That angle, you certainly would.
Hell yeah. Just gonna attack. Ooh.
Good thing for the flank.
Not the best road. And once again, we'll back up, and I'll give Colin a healing potion.
Standard variety, 2d4 plus 2.
Oh no, greater healing. Sorry.
4d4, 4. Okay. Roll it up.
11.
Good number. Not necessarily the best for healing.
One extra from last round.
Oh, and you have the carved bonus, so it also deals 1 point of damage as well, as you have to kind of like cut them open to administer the healing. Katie, that's back to your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to be very upset about it, but I will take a shot at an animal. Where is my attack block? There we go. That's upsetting because a 12 probably does not hit.
Just barely. A 13 is my AC.
Then I will use my hero point.
Alrighty.
That will make it
we'll
basically
take
an
that.
automatic. Yep. Okay. And then not dead yet, so I'll use my second shot.
Oh, there it is.
Double nat 20s.
Yeah, too bad.
That'll never ever happen again. When I tear through the animal slayer. Do not say that. Do not say that.
The
Like,
fact
I
that you rolled
cry
two
when I
nat
drive
20
over an already dead squirrel.
I mean, the fact that you rolled 2 nat 20s after I said that is perfect.
I don't think I have anything super great that could hit him as a bonus action.
Embrace your destiny. Do it.
Stop it. Stop it. Just check my things real quick. Yeah, no fun spells that are a bonus action that would do harm to the thing, but for real? This is your one popping it up. You cannot do this before we sign off tonight. Like, you cannot.
Ooh,
I have to actually be like awake in the morning to go to the doctor, okay? Like, walk into physical therapy.
Arachnus dithecus.
Walk into physical therapy, traumatized as shit. What happened? Look, I played D&D, and our DM was just like... Oh, but that's Lonnie's turn, so we'll pass it to Via. I'm done goofing.
It's actually the Class B variety. Look, I'm large, motherfuckers. All right, J-Man, your turn.
Well, I guess I'll see if I can finish these two fuckers off. So I will use my arms, my tentacles, because I can use my wisdom as my attack instead of my strength or dex on those. So I'll attack with those. I will hit the stunned guy first, finish him off.
Okay. Yes, you will. Are you? Yes, you are. All right, we'll send you away since you're linked to the initiative. And, I mean, it's not as helpful for Feelien, but on the way out, after you strike this thing, there's a brief pause where it kind of shakes free from the stun and it looks at you with a smile. And it does a little half respectful bow. Your prowess in combat is to be highly commended. You are worthy in the greatest regard. And before it vanishes, it throws.
Knock the shit out of him!
Before it vanishes, it throws 16 points of healing at you, who is already at full HP.
Yeah, it's funny. I kind of look over at Manuel. He's just like, "What the hell?"
I mean, Ku Cullen's like trying to reattach his leg, and he's like, "I did like half the HP on that fucking thing before any of you guys did anything, so I don't know what you guys are complaining about over there." I'm the only one who could have used the healing that this thing decided to give on its departure, assholes.
I mean, I'm missing 3
Literally,
hit
they
points.
surprise attacked me, and I still dealt. The only person who's dealt more damage is Mohula.
Oh, very true, very true. So, is that it for your turn, J-Man?
No, I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows to see if I can take down this cat.
Cool. Should be a gimme here as long as you don't nat one. Yep, that's it. I had 6 HP left, so there goes the cat. No healing to bestow, but we also vanish in a nice rainbow glittery effect back to the celestial heavens. Oh, gosh. Sorry about that, Gale. I didn't realize that J-Man was going to walk up and hit you with a natural 20, but it looks like that's what he did. I know he's not hitting this guy. No, he's not hitting
That's
this
not the cat I was talking about. So yeah, she just seems much like usual when she uses her powers. She's kind of in like this weird zone. Her eyes are kind of glossed over a little bit, and she's just like these spectral tentacles are just striking out almost of their own volition as she's like. It almost looks as she moves away from downing those two. It almost looks like the tentacles are kind of helping her like move quicker, almost like Dr. Octopus in the movie.
Nice.
And then she gets up to the next to the angel and smacks him right across the face, and that's her turn.
All right, let's bring it up to our friend Ku Cullen, who could certainly use 3 HP of regeneration.
All right. Gonna go ahead and move down here so that I can start smacking this guy.
You've got a flank
Gotta
attack
love having reach.
against J-Man.
Nah, Jay's cool.
I got a little bit of cover thanks to the corner and J-Man being there, and the mirror effect that's kind of convoluting that space, but I'm sure you're good.
And I'll be attacking recklessly.
Oh. Good thing. I got a +2 to my AC, which brought me to a 19, so that actually makes the difference on the first go. Ouch. All right. That hurt a lot.
And a spear butt attack.
right in the mommy daddy button. Five less damage on that third attack, or is that all showing correct?
Oh, shoot. Yep, 5 less. My bad.
No problem. Once it happens enough times, I do eventually kind of learn it. Just don't change up your tactics, otherwise it'll take me a few sessions to break out of that. Anything else for you?
That actually, I will go ahead and take a step back as well.
Very cool.
I just wanted to say that on my attacks, that was actually force damage, not bludgeoning, if it made any difference.
It does not. I would normally be resistant to bludgeoning, but you're a magical creature in this circumstance, so not in this case. Well, here we go. This angel just kind of floats up, still hovering just mere inches above the ground. It's not trying to put itself out of range of any of you. It smiles and nods respectfully to the two standing in front of it. And I think we're going to just try and hit each of you with a mace attack. J-Man and then Gale.
Did you skip Gale's turn?
Probably.
Baleen went, and then elsewhere,
Probably.
and then, yeah, you skipped Moa.
That is correct. And, yeah, it's a premonition. I missed on both of my attacks right here. So, go ahead for your turn there, Gale.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to move up here for the flank. Here's attack number 1.
Ouch.
Isn't attack number 2 needed?
It is, yes.
Okay, and here comes attack number 2.
All right. That will also do the trick. And we've got a little something different in store for this one's departure after it is slain. It likewise nods respectfully. And before it departs, we're going to throw one of these. Or sorry, that's casting time of 1 hour. We are unable to do that as a quick response like that. So yeah, I think we'll just throw a heal over at Gale here. 22 restoration. I'll bring you all the way back to full instead of resurrecting our companion here. And that is, yeah, I guess the Deva technically would have never had a turn to begin with. Not that that had any relevance whatsoever, that the turn was mistakenly out of order. That's over to Don.
Oh, hold on. Can I see the Titan from where I am?
You do.
Awesome. I'm going to throw my axe at him as bonus action for killing the angel guy.
Okay.
Just one thing, post up the Great Weapon Mastery, because I want to make sure that it's not a melee attack, and you can take a thrown attack at that.
Oh, okay, then never mind. Then that will end my turn. And do you need to make my token bigger? Because I am raged, and she should be bigger. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, next turn.
See, we pleased ourselves sometime. All right. I'm going to move up to here, and I'm going to ready in action. If something comes at me, then I'm going to hit it.
There's coldness there, there's karma. There's heat, there's flames, there's lava. Volcanic, rock coming the way it gets manic.
Can anybody bring Spartan up?
Closing out our first round here, it'll be the Titan after we lose that round on Spartan. Okay. Okay, I need to grab an asset from the library here. Probably take a minute to load up. In other news, I don't know. Anybody eat any really good desserts lately?
I had some really cool cookies.
Delicious.
No, but I got chased by a blimp today.
Got chased by a blimp?
Yeah, when I was coming back to my deliveries, the fucking blimp is in town, I think for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I just kept noticing something over my shoulder. I was like, what the hell? And it was like following me down the street. I was like, ah!
Oh, that's awesome.
I feel like Vegas is a different kind of weird.
It can be. Sometimes I don't know, I've been here 40 years plus. It's just a little vanilla anymore.
I haven't eaten it yet, but I've got a nice little stack of Bucky's fudge.
Oh. I had a vanilla and strawberry swirl frosty earlier today that was pretty tasty. Oh yeah, I think one of these will work out just fine. Yeah, this is the one right here. Okay. Boom. Whoa, that's massive. That's not quite the right. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try that. This is one of those things that, I don't know, I guess 5e makes a lot of exceptions in some regards that you don't have to see the location you're attacking. It just says it appears at a spot designated by the Titan within 100 feet. I'm guessing we just assume that I know the landscape. And, okay. All creatures within 60 feet of this spot, myself excluded, need to roll some con saves or be dragged into the singularity that this thing has created. I think we'll actually want to bring it down to something like that.
Wait, did you say singularity?
It's a singularity.
When I come out of there, I'm going to be all, Liberate tu me.
Well, so far 2 of you have failed. 1 of you has made it spectacularly. 2 of you have now made it.
I'm going to hero point.
All right. Congratulations, you made it, Don.
Yay!
That is Kukulin and Lantirthi who have not made it. We do need Peely Beal to also roll the save, as this is impacting with such effect that it is also starting to kind of pull away the stone bricks on the wall, and in the process start to pull you towards said wall. Right now we've got Kukulin, Lantirthi, and Peely having failed their saving throws. Do you guys want to keep that as they are, or are we going to try and influence those?
Burn an inspiration and reroll.
Okay.
And
And
I can't
hero point.
influence anymore.
I guess I'll burn my inspiration for the night as well.
Okay. Katie is now
Word.
good. You did a hero point on top of your 9. That gives you a 16. That still fails by 1 for Ozzy. Or no, you did an inspiration and a... I see what you did. My bad.
So 20.
20 is good. Well, shoot, looks like only one of you fails it then, and that would be Kukulin. And with that being our final answer, the effect is as follows. Oh dear.
You got one more rage in you.
Okay, 8 dice 6 force damage initial. Half if you made your save, which all of you except for Kukulin did. I think 23 force damage might knock him out.
I can attempt a con save for my
Relentless.
relentless rage, but it's a DC 20, so we'll see.
We will see. Nice. Down to 1 HP again. And then as the only one who failed... Oh geez, yeah, you are dragged right into the center of the singularity, 15 feet. And in the process, you take another 4 points of damage, which is now going to trigger another one of those saving throws.
All right, DC 25.
Oh boy, you made it last time. Oh, not that time, though. I think we finally knocked this guy out.
Yeah, the best I could get up to is 23. So, yep, finally knocked out.
All right. And all of you who are capable of spellcasting are instantly alerted to the fact that you're not aware of just how big the radius is, but there is a substantial anti-magic field now emanating from this singularity. That will close. That will move a little closer, like right to here. Just wink over at Moahula, who's like struggling to not be pulled back into this thing. And we'll close our halftime with that. Catch up with you in about 10 minutes or so, friends. You know it. Are you with us?
So are we all going to start wailing on the big guy now?
Get him.
I mean, Kukulin isn't, but y'all should.
That is some screwed up shit.
Welcome back, welcome back. Proudly continuing our 4-year stream anniversary here at Roleplaying Unlimited. Thank you for joining us here on this Wednesday evening for the second half of Elevated Enlightenment. Actually, that title doesn't make a lot of sense. We're probably as subterranean as you can get on this map so far. But whatever, we roll with it. It's the larger story that we're telling here. Hey, Paul, that's over to you. Kick off the round here.
Here we go.
Here we go! Don't forget your HP regen there. Should bring you back up to full.
Yeah. I took the 11 damage off from the thing that killed Kukulin and regened already.
Oh, well, very well.
Make a small heal and attack this guy.
Don't attack me. I'm just standing here, dude. Let's make this visible.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit, yes.
Fantastic. I will bonus action, dash, and go back here a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Maybe a bit further. There we go. Peely Beal, just hang out there.
Well, look what you found. More ruins. Oh boy. Alright.
This place is shitty.
Yeah, there ain't nothing in here. Thought we were supposed to find some kind of artifact. Katie, that's back over here to you. If your world is purple, magic is inaccessible. This little singularity is creating a very powerful anti-magic field for who knows how long. But right now, when the world is purple, no magic for you. Is Katie back with us?
Yeah, hi. Perhaps, if I can be heard. I don't know. I've been known to sit on things and then push buttons with my ass that I shouldn't have pressed. For real?
Nice.
Really? We gonna do that? Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see. I can do that. I want to do. Perhaps. Okay. I'm gonna just start moving. 15, 20. Are we going over or up?
Oahula's attention is fully focused to the south, so you're guessing that big guy is somewhere over in this area.
Okay. 30 to here. Aha. And okay, Spartans down. I don't think I can stand. Can I stand over?
Can you what?
Stand over. It looks like Spartan's body is like right there. Like if I wanted to.
Oh yeah,
into, like-
Moahula's completely standing over it as well.
Oh, okay. So she's completely over it. Okay.
This is another one of those weird dynamic lighting cutoffs. Like literally,
Yeah.
the only part of it you see is through the solid stone here. So you
Yeah.
don't quite have LOS
So
right
like
there.
she would be considered in this square as well. Or
Yeah, from that square you do have a better line of sight on it. You're just disadvantaged for squeezing in the same space as an ally.
okay. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. I'm a sharpshooter. That's counting for something, right?
Why is
Besides
Paul
my
always moving around
self-esteem.
when it's not his turn? What is going on here?
Sorry, I was counting out my movement.
Like, I'm gonna start setting traps after your turn, and you'll just trigger something that wasn't there the first time you walked through.
I'm stuck on the Lantiers there now.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Hey,
It's
at least,
sleeping on
at
me.
least your name is back to normal, and y'all still are making fun of me about Magoo. It literally means nothing. It's a nothing word. Like, why was that?
Yeah, you never
Just
know
what I
what we're
call
gonna
my
latch
dog.
on to.
I call my dog.
Spare the Magoo.
I call her Dude Guy Magoo. That's just okay. Double 17s. Maybe that will hit. I know the 9 isn't fucking hitting.
Oh, gotcha. Yes, the 17 is going to be good there, even with the disadvantage for squeezing and what have you. So we'll take that.
Okay.
I will spend my inspiration on the other one.
Ah, we'll take that.
That feels a little silly, but thank you.
Another dozen points of damage.
Well, no, Fia's like, kill him! Get this over with.
Yeah, let's not drag this out any longer than we have to. But he's healing these guys more.
Would healing spirit do anything for Colin, or no because he's at 0?
Possibly. Post it up.
Like actually get bonus actions. This is ooh.
I mean, he is technically
Healing
a creature
Magoo
right
is
now,
like,
and he will start his turn within its AoE if you place it
Say like it doesn't
accordingly.
say anything about the target having 0 hit points. It doesn't say like it won't work on that. So I just wanted to make
but it's
sure.
a spell.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
You would know that.
That is correct. Yeah, if your world is purple, magic is no good right now.
Okay.
Does that affect
fair.
potions?
Potions, no. We treat
imagine
potions more as
no.
alchemy.
Okay, cool.
I thought you were about to say alcohol. I was like, no, I never
Sometimes.
regain HP when I drink alcohol.
I mean, you just need the proper infusion.
My charisma modifier goes up, but my HP goes way down.
Yeah, you were given some infused healing fruits on Monday night, so who knows where the sky's the limit there.
With Dewdrop, it literally is. Okay, well, since I don't get to do my fun magic and actually do it correctly for once in my life, I am. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end there.
All right. J-Man, that's over to your turn. The vacuum effect from this singularity has now died off, and now it's just the anti-magic.
Okay.
Even standing right next to it, you don't feel any pull.
So obviously my mirror image is down, or suppressed, I should say. So it's
Yeah.
easy to tell when this effect goes away. But my monk thing is still up, right? My arms?
Yes.
Okay. I'll use one of those arms to bring Cucullin over to me, and I'm going to spend my action feeding him a supreme healing potion.
Oh, damn. Get 60 HP there. Drag you out of death save mode as well. Well, that looks interesting over there. This little platform with the 3 carved bowls. Larger bowl carved into the stonework here in front of you. Definitely a ritual type feel about the area.
Yeah, I don't have any bonus actions I can do that aren't magical. So, yeah, I pull him in, feed him with potion, and then to move over that way, looking around, looking at him, glaring at him with my weird, glassy black eyes at the moment.
You bring great chaos into a place that prides itself on order. Perhaps in these uncertain times, a measure of chaos is what is needed. The Titan speaks in response. Cucullin all of a sudden wakes up prone. Did somebody just heal me? I thought I saw somebody above me, but they took off.
Alright, I will use half my movement speed to get up, and then I will use the other half to get over here. And let's see, I am close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and rage again.
Oh boy.
And go ahead and start wailing on the Titan.
What's your character's total movement?
40.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, wait a second. You would have had to squeeze through our allies here, which does cost double move.
Okay, then I will use the, what's it called? I'll use my instinctive pounce to get the last bit of movement over there.
Brutal critical.
I start. Nope, wrong one. I started here, so 20.
So 20 feet to get up. And then effectively you're getting 40 feet with that. So 5, 15, 25, 30 to get right there. Yep, more than enough. Thank you.
Alright, so going to recklessly attack, start wailing on him.
Please, sir, my armor class is 15. You need not roll but a natural 1. Stop being so reckless. Ow! Seriously, my AC is a 15. You're hitting by 2 people's worth of it. That hurts. That hurts so bad.
Don't forget your regen
and
too.
the spear butt.
Oh, that's just insult. Oof, oof, ouch. Yeah, don't forget your 3 HP right there. Good looking out. Okay, you got 10 more feet of movement left. Otherwise, it's over to Gale here.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to move down here. Hate working with a laptop screen. Okay, so we're going to... Now, am I in melee or do I have to throw my axe at him?
You're kind of spaced between squares, but if you are fully in the space right there, then you're definitely in melee with it right there.
Well, it won't let me move over without, like, being on top of the Titan.
Correct, yeah, you don't need to move any further to get into melee with it. You're perfectly good right there.
Okay, cool. Alright, attack number uno.
Like, even though the rounded token, technically this is my space right there. And then that being yours. Attack number 1. Well, my AC is a 15, but 12 is not going to get you there, unfortunately.
Okay, hero point.
I hear the coach in the background right there. Break out the hero point.
I almost volunteered mine up.
Nice. So, die 8, you need a 3 or better. There you go, we'll take it.
Okay, and then attack number dos.
Come on, let's get a natural hit here for... Oh my goodness! Wow! Good.
Inspiration point.
Alright. Hey, look at that. That's 36 points of damage. Does that include me? Ouch. If only you had taken the carved bonus, it would have been 37. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Anything else? You got the...
To use. Yes, I'm going to use mobile, and I am going to back out of melee range. That's what, about 15 feet?
Correct, yeah, this thing's got 10-foot reach.
Okay, so I will park myself right there, and that is my turn.
And after the damage we just took on the last 2 initiative ticks, the Ancient Titan wipes a good degree of blood off of its chin, out of its beard, and it just nods again with a look of appreciation. Your group is quite capable and powerful indeed. You will find little problem in the trials ahead. You have my blessings. Let us finish this, as Manuel's turn is now on the top of the turn order.
Alright.
Yeah, I thought he'd have a 15-foot reach, but he does not, strangely.
Wow.
The best part is, the best part is he has a longbow as well, but it's entered as a second greatsword with a range of 150 and 640. So I was looking at this like, I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't show the range to you guys, but that is his ranged attack. It's like, wait a minute, he throws his greatsword like Gale does, but it doesn't return.
I'm gonna spend a key point to use
Stun stunning blow?
No. Focus aim.
Stun me. Let's see, increase it by 2. Wow, that's cool. I haven't seen that one very often. Okay, we'll take it.
Second attack.
There we go. Oh boy. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. Do we finish it off or do we give it another turn?
Let's go with a my bonus action attack without using flurry of blows.
Okay.
No, you gotta let me finish it off again.
You get all the praise. That'll hit exactly. And it gives one final nod, clasps its hands together, and vanishes from your sight as the initiative comes to an end. Spartan's turn is immediately next, so he loses one more round there. Otherwise, what do we got? This singularity with the anti-magic is still lingering. Who knows how long?
Can anyone bring him up even?
Let's bring him away from that singularity and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him, and he's fairly light for me, so I'll just run him over here.
Okay. Drag the carcass over there. Say that takes another round.
In a weird, creepy voice, Fia looks over and says, "Anybody have a phoenix down?"
Does anyone have a scroll of revivify?
Do we have any healers in our group?
Used to be a guy whose literal name had the word heal in it, but now his peely cousin here has shown up as replacement.
This is a sharp name.
I do have a phoenix down.
Very handy. Limited use item. It does expend just like any potion or other item in that respect, but with an action and a bonus action, it does serve as an item-based revivify. So if you catch him in the next 30 seconds, we can restore life.
I will say, look at the text chat on the side.
How
Unfortunately, it's not like we can read your fucking mind. Anybody can use the Phoenix down, but DJ, it's not like we know in game that you want to die.
Dan, is that something that Moahula can use, or do I have to give it to a magic user?
Oh yeah, any character can use it. It's an item, just like any potion. You just gotta kind of tear up the little feathery flowers. If you had a mortar and pestle, can be done a lot more efficiently, but basically sprinkle the remains of the phoenix down feather on top of the fallen companion within a minute, and they will revive.
Quick, somebody see if he has a DNR tattoo.
Consider it done.
Well, okie doke. We will restore life to our fallen companion here with 1 HP as Spartan returns on his back. I think you're in the same area.
It should be said that he can refuse to come back if he wants.
Spartan gets up, or at least regains consciousness. He's like, oh, I did not die in battle? Dang it! Glory has been snatched away from me.
Well, technically you did, so you got glory and life. Have a nice day.
Begrudgingly, his attitude As sour as it is, he says thank you very kindly.
Rages eventually fade away. After about a minute, that singularity also dies out, and the anti-magic field dispels. I don't know if it's an intentional distinction or if it's just an oversight on verbiage, but Raise Dead specifically states if the creature is willing to return to life, whereas Revivify just says the creature returns to life with 1 hit point.
Oh, I never noticed that. Okay.
Yeah, I had to double check that myself because I knew out of game he didn't want to return, so I was already reading it and it's like, huh, maybe something, he knows something I don't know. And at this point, everybody in the party has a level of regeneration, so depending on how long we want to linger here in the seemingly most flooded section of this area of the shrine, you will all restore back to full hit points within 5 minutes at the most.
Once some time passes and both the mirror image drops and her astral arms drop, she kind of comes back to her senses a little bit. She's going to kind of investigate this little, I don't know, platform or whatever she's on.
Go ahead, roll Arcana or Religion. I guess History could also suffice in a pinch, although you're likely to get better results with either of the former. Kukulin checks around, finds a couple empty, ruined chambers off to the south, fallen pillars, broken sections of wall. No creatures, no items of interest. Giant rock.
Maybe we should
fell
stick
through the
together
roof in here.
in case there's more baddies around. Unless you want to drop as fast as Spartan did.
I have to say, I agree with the alcoholic.
To be fair, Spartan got crit.
Need to get this guy some Beskar armor. No crits
I
anymore.
saw was that you just went down like a sack of potatoes.
No, I have an
Well,
AC of 22, and I got critted, so I was hit.
Well,
once.
Moa mopped up everything.
We
Is
never
now
really.
really the time to bicker?
True enough, there's time for that later.
Yeah, that was pretty badass. Resisting the power word stun by 1 literal hit point. That is one of the next homebrew additions that we will find here, is I have a homebrew spell. I think it's going to be a spell. It might be a feat, because I might want to make it accessible to all characters, but I'm thinking it makes sense on a magical level, but kind of like in the Final Fantasy games, the Libra spell, where you will be able to identify all aspects of a foe if you cast it upon them. I don't even think I'm going to give them a saving throw, because I think it's going to be a relatively higher level magic that requires a degree of concentration, so in exchange for that, it'll probably just be an automatic. I sacrifice this 5th or 6th level spell slot, and I know what abilities they have, how many hit points they have. It will put their hit point bar in full view for all characters to see, so you guys can literally not just see the red decreasing, but you'll see 333 hit points, 306, 294, 275. Like, you'll see it decrease by the actual amount if you use that spell. That's the next thing.
Hey, that 1 hit point saved all of our butts.
Yeah, we did not want Mohula to be stunned. This thing also had a power word kill in its inventory. This was a very high CR creature here with some access to some powerful abilities, but for it as an angel to break out the power word kill, it would have likely done had Dawn not did the bonus action to finish it off. If it had survived to get its last turn, that's probably when it would have broken it out. It's not the type of creature that's going to start with that kind of attack. But stun against a powerful character like Moahuli, yeah, we thought we'd give that a try, and that was pretty awesome.
Once again, literally the only character we have that could have resisted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was perfectly on the front lines at that point, too. I mean, if anybody else had been on the front lines and kicking ass, then if Cuchulainn had been a little bit further up instead of down that northwestern passageway, or if Spartan hadn't already been knocked out, I mean, Spartan would have definitely been stunned, which kind of the same effect as being dead in this case. I guess at least you get a saving throw against the stun every round, whereas in the case of being dead, you're just like, come on, guys, help me out.
Did my Arcana get anything?
Sorry about that. Yes. You believe that 3 items are likely necessary, placed in the 3 sconces before this altar. You don't know what the items are, but based on what we have observed in our parallel passages through time and what we've been told from the monks who sent us here, we're thinking that there probably are going to be 3 artifacts that we're going to have to find. The first one is in here somewhere, and presumably after all 3 of them are obtained, somebody, perhaps your group, will return here with all 3 of them, place them in the proper locations. Perhaps some form of ritualistic magic will need to be performed here atop the altar, at which case, this is the big unknown. Some effect will result right here in this large sconce.
So she'll relay that to the rest of the team and say, I think we need to find whatever it is that's still in this building before anything else.
All right, let's start looking.
Feel free to spread out. Got the map zoomed out all the way, so I think we should be good for everybody to just kind of move around without any restrictions. Peely Beale has already found a passageway leading out of this area on the northeast section of the map. Our other explorations are yielding a lot more of the same. Spartan has found the driest area on this map in the northwest. Nice place to dry your boots, change your socks. Otherwise, on the southern area, the flooding is certainly more prevalent, and just ruined chambers, fallen pillars, sections of wall that have been broken, boulders that have broken through ceilings, probably causing this flooding. You can still see drips of water trickling in through here, like where Moahul is at, this giant boulder that fell through the ceiling. This seems to be one of the impact points that caused all this flooding. Otherwise, it's pretty sparse in here. No more monsters waiting to jump out and get you. No items or creatures of interest. When we are prepared, we can certainly assemble at the northeastern passage, which does appear to be the way to the next area.
Well, I didn't find anything down south.
Guess this is the only way we can go.
Does anybody else find it ironic that the whole passage through time, every map that we went to, Don kept asking me, I try to summon Monkeyson, I try to summon Monkeyson, and now that we're finally in a place where he has him, he just leaves him behind? Just me?
I forgot to.
I mean,
those
are the first. Those are the worst 2 words to begin with. I forgot. Come on. You don't forget that.
That's right. You don't forget Monkey.
All right, let's step out of the sparkly rainbow realm. And, yeah, we're finished dancing at the Pink Pony Cafe, or the Pink Pony Club. And we'll move over to the next map. J-Man's a little off there. That's my fault. Put you all back in here, and let's jump over. Make sure the lighting is set correct. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. The gloom kind of lessens up here a little bit, not to the extent. Yeah, I mean, you might not even be able to tell if it's really reducing the strain on your eyes, because it's more of a mist than a gloom at this point. But the conditions in here are so confined that for those of you who are like, oh great, I'd normally be able to see 120, there's not generally enough space for you to make use of it. Like, your eyes feel a little less strained, but otherwise, this is the next area, starting off in a very flooded section. Seemingly nothing around to confront us upon our entry, so we can continue moving around. Well, that looks familiar.
Hey guys, I found something.
Everybody hold real quick.
This would be one of the artifacts we're looking for. And Kukulin would have said that with a little more confidence than you would expect for someone who has almost zero arcana knowledge.
There we go. Feel free to proceed now. I forgot to put a final bit of dynamic lighting on there, but Kukulin is like pressed against the edge of this very cold wall of force that is seemingly protecting the artifact. Looks like we have found what we came here for. Well, that's the dome right there. That's helpful, but not quite what we want. This is our artifact, which looks pretty familiar for those of us who went into that parallel future and we watched Lantirthi and Tank assassinate an entire group of monks for this item. But yeah, this is protected entirely by a wall of force. Seemingly no obvious way to access said artifact. Filian has found a very narrow passageway leading out of this area to the north. Bear in mind, it's still very heavily flooded through here. Should be much easier to tell the flooded areas from the non in this area. Most of us clustered in one area, one of us elsewhere, another one entirely. Oh, there goes Kukulin.
Yeah, we'll look back at those behind her and say, it looks like it's starting to maybe become maze-like. I'm not sure.
Kukulin and Peely Beal can like very faintly hear Filian and the others talking on in another area entirely, off to the seemingly east, you think?
Another rock.
Oh, what the fuck is that? That's funny. Yeah, that foreground layer is showing up, so I guess that gives you a little indication of where to go, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. Still learning the kinks of the system here. And hold, everybody, right now. Don't move another step.
Who you is?
Peely Beal found it. Hello, hello, hello. I am prepared to kick some booty, but I need my character sheet. And I believe you're the character who can't be surprised, right?
You know it.
You can't be surprised. So I do have a readied action, but effectively that just means that we're going to roll initiative for the two of us right now for a surprise round, and then everybody else will get to go in the round after that. Yeah, this angelic looking being is covered in some sort of living coral armor that just kind of morphs and shifts over her, almost seemingly to protect the areas that are under target at any given moment. And just so we do not go down this road right here, I will not be bribed by your offers of food, drink, or rest. Okay, let's roll our turn here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, baby, wow! That is what I needed to beat you. Holy crap. Ozzy rolling in, or I'm sorry, Peely rolling in here with a plus 11 to his initiative with advantage, I think.
Oh, wait, I had advantage?
Or no, you don't have advantage. That's a different feat entirely. But you do have plus 11 to your initiative. So yeah, I literally needed that nat 20 to beat you. And let's also, thanks to our psychic or telepathic link, one and the same, I suppose, do a little bit of that. Okay. Calling all cars, calling all soldiers, we got a dead one here. Okay. Oh. Wow, alright. There is a ringing of a bell, a very faint bell, just up around the corner from Fia-Lien. And a melodic and haunting angelic voice that calls out for... it seems to come out like almost from a speaker in the dead center of this area, like loud enough for everybody to hear, but not amplified, like they're just speaking at a normal volume. Your time of judgment has come, and each of you hath been found wanting. Prepare yourselves for your final rites, for your time is nigh. Let's bring the turn order in. Sort that out, and the first one going is the one right here next to our guy Peely Beal. Gotta love when you throw a little mini labyrinth in and the party immediately splits up. It's like a GM's dream right there.
You have to split up in a maze.
Absolutely.
It went so well for the party in my game.
Yeah. Yeah, it really doesn't take much. Like when you throw a full elaborate one, like outside of the donjon, like I did for Swan Crew last season, yeah, we spent 6 or 7 sessions, literally just one turn at a time, everybody moving. Nope, this is a dead end. Hey, I think I might have found something here. Nope, another dead end. Oh crap, a monster, an encounter. But something like this, I mean, you don't sometimes need to go all out with the labyrinth. Just a little simple one with a few twists and turns. Our Deva will approach and make 3 attacks. First, we will speak to you telepathically in Celestial, which is just so beautiful to hear. But does Peely Beal speak that language?
They do not.
Alright, we'll shift over to Common then. Would I be correct in my assumption that you will understand me now?
I do indeed. Hello there.
Oh, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are about to do lethal battle with each other.
Huh?
Yes, I am known as Jean. Who might you be?
Hi, I'm Kalen. Kalen Peelybeal will bow and say, "My name is Kalen Peelybeal. It's a pleasure." And then run away.
Can I interest you in a magical transformation?
In what way?
Oh, what would be the fun in that?
I'm okay, thank you.
Oh, do accept. Be the first. Say yes.
Yes?
Oh, wonderful. Alright, we're gonna magically polymorph a willing creature.
And I am going to activate Mage Slayer and whoop you!
It's not a spell, actually. It's a natural ability. It's gonna be this thing right here. And we're thinking we're just gonna go full fun here and transform you into a hunter shark in the middle of this hallway. Which I imagine
You did say it was flooded.
What's that?
I said you did say this place was flooded.
There are some places that are flooded. It's not going to be comfortable for any kind of fully aquatic creature, so this will likely just be a moment of disorientation before you, on your turn, use your bonus action to transform back. But just for a brief moment, there is a little bit of this. Oh god, it got very tight in here. Why?
I want her to turn me into an octopus. That'll just be perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I thought about going with a giant octopus. Or plesiosaurus. Plesiosaurus.
I am a stegosaurus.
Okay. And let's see. With that, we will pass the turn order over to Sharky Beal. Magoo Sharky. Sharky Magoo.
You never see the Magoo coming. But yeah, can I just transform back as a bonus action?
Yeah. Boonk.
Son of a bitch made me use my bonus action.
Otherwise, this is what you're rolling here. Oh god. Well, yeah, that's not a good start. And the angel is just laughing. Wasn't that fun? Let's go again.
I'm okay this time. Thank you.
Oh dear. Be gentle.
Just double checking everything. I guess I'll attack. I won't have advantage, so I can't have sneak attack.
That would just be super amusing for that to have happened to Fia, considering I have wild shape. We could just turn into something else instead.
Oh, wow, that's unexpected. You turned off your advantage disadvantage, but a 25 will get the job done. And we'll start taking some damage.
Until next round, you.
We do have a reactionary attack here. Burn our reaction to take a... Ah! Looks like that'll hit.
20 hits.
Yeah, radiant. Technically, that is. It's reversed here. The character sheet is broken. It's a magical trident for 6 magical piercing and then 19 radiant damage. The radiant should be on the other side of the 19 instead of on the side of the 6. Just in case you have resistances.
Can I uncanny dodge that? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you totally see it coming. Yeah, my reaction can totally trigger your reaction.
That will be 12.
Colin is fully aware that something is going on very close by.
You're calling just down south from you.
So,
call it-
with that being said, would my what is it? Feral instinct, I think it is.
Post it up.
Sorry, could I have moved just to not block the doorway?
Oh yeah, you're totally good to move.
I'll move here.
Sweet. So, should I throw my initiative in there?
Hold on 1 second here. I need to just refamiliarize myself with some rules here. Okay. Yep. So in your case, and you aren't incapacitated. Okay, so yeah, if you're surprised, normally you can't do anything. In your case, then yes, you can certainly roll your initiative here. Whoa! Well, that works out, because that means you go next. And yeah, go ahead. Says you have to take your rage very first thing, but otherwise... And that's 3 rages in tonight's session. Yikes. We just had a long rest.
Yeah, I've only got 1 left after this.
Alrighty.
So, with the initial rage, I'll use half my movement speed. Which gets me there. And then... Is he still the shark?
Nope. You do see a big splash of displaced water here where the shark used to be, but you never actually caught sight of him in that form.
Okay, because I've still got the shark token there, and it's blocking where I can actually move.
That's funny. Try a page reload on your side. That got removed a few moments ago. Nice.
I shed my skin, Cuchulainn.
Sleep well, Kimberly. Have a good night.
Okay. Then I will use movement to get up to him. And gotta pull up my character sheet again. Alright, and I'll smack him twice with my spear.
Alright. Good there. That's a miss by 1. Target is 17 with this living coral armor.
We'll go ahead and use my hero point.
Okay, 25, 38, 41 damage so far.
And since I raged, I don't have a bonus action left, so that is going to have to be my turn.
Alright. We'll take that. I got my turn order all out of sorts here. I keep screwing up on this. It makes the stream look very disorganized. There we go. Tuck that up there where it belongs.
I have a quick question.
It's a good time.
Can I use my vigilant blessing on myself?
Post it up. I'm not familiar with that one offhand. You can. The only thing is the initiative has already begun. The surprise has already begun. I think this is the kind of thing that you like set yourself up with outside of combat, so that in the event that you're surprised, this is already in place. Because by the time you get an action, the initiative has already been rolled here, unfortunately.
so I cannot use it as of right now.
Correct. Yeah, you do not have an action right now to use it.
Understood.
Let's try some of this. We've got some angels moving throughout the map. And this one just seems drawn to Kukulin like a magnet. This lion-like angelic creature that hopefully Moahula runs into one of these things, because that just seems like a match made in heaven. But we are going to float, hey, literally, right over to Kukulin here. And break
And immediately provoke attack of opportunity from him.
Sounds good. That is quite enough. All right, we'll take that. Take a little sting there upon the approach. Ouch! You'll pay for that. Growls and snarls over at you.
Don't try and sneak up on me.
I couldn't have been louder and more obvious. Okay. Let's multi-attack. Only bite one time. Great sword for the other. Flank here with the swing. Yikes. A 20 to hit for 19/24 fire.
Ouch. I am not resistant to fire.
Ouch. Thankfully the slashing, so 9 plus 24 for 33 damage there, I believe. And then we will try a bite attack for the second attempt. Also a straight flank. Ouch! You'll resist that down to 9. And a con save or be cursed. A curse that prevents you from regaining hit points. Of course, +7 to his con save, he rolls a 9. Well, I think you may have burned both of yours for this session. Does anybody have anything they want to throw his way, or do we just accept a temporary hit point reduction here?
I'll burn it for you.
Giving him the inspo?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 26 is good. No curse, you just get hit, you take the damage. That is it for our turn. And Spartan's right around the corner here, where he's got eyes just barely on another one of these things. We, of course, are well aware of your presence here. Hello.
Oh no.
Try a little bit of the same, albeit without the flank bonus. Bite attack. Reverse order this time. Oh god, matching 27s. 20 piercing damage there, and a con save from you or suffer the same curse. Uh-oh, man. You got your inspos and hero points. He's also an epic supporter. I'm not sure what he's still sitting on.
No, I'll just take it.
Just gonna take it? Oh dear, let's see what we have for curse. That's a hex. I guess that'll work in the same respect. We'll break out the great S word. And miss! Woo, that would have been 40 of his 50 hit points right there if that had hit. Whew. And then we have the Angel of Judgment. Okay. That doesn't really help. Sorry here, still trying to sort out what this thing is gonna do. It's got a few different options.
Yeah, just looks back at manual. Like, it sounds like Spartan might be under attack. It sounds like they're all over the place. We're too spread out.
We're gonna go with a holy aura here. 30 feet. Alright. Creatures of your choice in that radius when you cast the spell. Shed dim light in a 5-foot radius, have advantage. Other creatures have disadvantage with them until the spell ends. I have nobody within the radius that I want to grant advantage to, and the disadvantage will depend on where the aura is. At any given time, it would seem. Fiends are undead. Won't affect any of you. And yeah, the blinding effect. Likewise, no worries on that, as this one just kind of floats right around the corner and actually kind of pokes its head just to kind of look at all of you here. Oh, hello. You are the ones I've been sent to judge. That is the surprise round, so if you have not yet rolled initiative, now is the time. Yuck! Yuck!
As it says, I'm here to judge you, Fia's eyes just go wide, like, oh no.
Alright, that's all of you. Do a resort here. No direct ties. Alright, so our angel over here will take its action first.
Bring it on.
Alright. We're gonna attack. I mean, we got the flank advantage, and we are very intelligent and wise, so we will take advantage of that. Stab out at Kukulin, who appears to have some angelic qualities of his own and resisting the radiant, but nevertheless, this will be an honorable battle. I will remember it. And that's a 26 for 7 physical, 19 radiant. And we'll do that 2 more times. Same target. Looks like 3 for 3. Kukulin with a 16 defense there. Good thing he's resisting half of all that. And then I will bonus action disengage. 5, 15, 20 feet. We're just basically going to fall prone and go swimming off in the shallow water here.
Coward!
You hear it calling, "Come, let's make a game of this. It's so boring standing still in a room like that." And Peely Beal, your turn is up.
Can I fly over this line, man?
You barely have enough space to do so. You would need a disengage, though, to freely get over it without it being able to provoke an attack of opportunity. There's enough room for you to get over it, but not enough to do so safely.
It was more so just to get here. For
Yeah,
flank.
you could have easily swam past him if you were still a shark.
That's too bad.
stuck in the hallway, though. It's like, oh god, this sucks. But yes, you totally have enough space, whether you float over him or whether you kind of enter Kukalin's space and cut that corner. There's certainly a way to make that move happen.
Gonna move here though. He floated away. I'll just take a crack at this guy.
Yeah, the water is rushing out of this corridor right here, so you think it probably swam off that way. A natural, that's not a natural one, but a 15 is not going to hit our angelic enforcer here.
Is advantage, isn't it? So 16.
It's not
Would I
advantage.
be able to hear?
Unless,
Oh, I thought it was here.
unless you
I just
have
thought
some,
it was.
unless you have something I'm unaware of.
Oh no, I thought it was flanking or like kind of because he's pushed into this corner kind of thing.
I'm looking at it like I still kind of have like 3 avenues to dodge any given attack.
Okay.
But if you're here, this would still qualify for our loose flanking, in which case, yes, but even still a 16 is going to miss by 2.
Could hero point it, please?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No worries. That will totally do it, and we will take that. Ouch! Oof!
And now I will move and try and find this asshole.
Gotcha. Did you disengage?
Mobile feet.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Gonna have to commit that one. Hey, there I am.
Gonna come here. I'm gonna ask for another deception check.
It turns
That's my
around.
insight.
Wait, can I offer you another transformation?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh. Why
Yeah,
am I
try
rolling a deception check? That I don't do that stuff. Oh, not good enough.
Yep. And now I'll get sneak attack and wait. Let me count out for a second. I'm seeing. Yeah. That's me. That's all my movement.
Alright, let's bring it to Kukalin here. Regen those 3 HP. Once again, that health bar is not looking good.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start swinging, because that's about all I can do.
Get swinging.
Well, damn. 15 ain't doing you any favors.
Fucking spear him again.
What's that?
He's got the spear of Magoo.
Oh, nice. Oh, that one will get through. Yeah, 25. We will take. We get.
And I'm going to change it up a little bit, and instead of hitting them with the spear butt, I am going to use my Zealous Presence. And any of my allies who are in, I believe it's 30 feet, 60 feet of me that can hear me, gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of my next turn.
Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, the furthest PCs from you are exactly 60 feet away, so that's everybody.
Sweet, then they'll just hear me release a massive battle cry that kind of emboldens them to be able to fight harder.
Excellent. And question about that Divine Fury damage. Is that radiant damage?
That it is.
Alright. Yeah, we are immune to radiant damage. So some of that comes off of there. Alright. So we'll take that. And is that it for your turn?
That will be it.
All right, so over
I
to
know what his cool war cry sounds like.
some kind of mix between the two of them.
Wake up! Wake up!
Don, your turn.
All right. Well, I heard and/or saw that. See that creature up there?
Oh, let's just see here, because, yeah, here's where it gets... Yeah, it looks like you do... Oh, wait, we've got another rocky outcropping there, so yeah, it looks like you don't quite see it, but you are certainly aware something is there.
Right. Okay. I'm going to. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse
You
me.
do kind of feel disadvantageous in this yellow aura.
I got stuck on the rock.
Why'd you walk into it?
I don't know. Give me my monkey. Well, that's an unusual angle.
Yep, it's just kind of poking its head right through the little opening here.
So, did I hear you correctly that you're here to test us? What type of test are you administering?
Test no judge. Absolutely. You have quite a sordid history behind you, Manuel Antonio Matheson. Would you care for me to share it with the group?
I think my past is my own to deal with.
You can see this thing like starting to do the exorcist head turn as the more evil, villainous, demonic head that you just barely get a peek of on the other side of this token starts to make its facing more prevalent, almost as if to intimidate and scare the ever-loving crap out of you.
Well then, so what factors are you judging us on? Whether we can defeat you in combat, whether we can outwit you? Is there a puzzle, a game? What are we being judged upon?
This is a contest of blood, but of course.
Very well. And I'm going to use my bonus action to use ice as my element, and I'm going to hold my action actually because of the fact that I've been doing a lot of dialogue.
All right. Let's go over to Katie's turn down here.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to, like, move towards everyone else who, I guess, went northwest-ish? I don't do directions.
Yeah, you kind of hear conversation and sounds of things happening in all directions. Directly to the north of you, more conversation. Northwest, sounds of combat.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go where I can stab, or no, not stab, but shoot. It's like 15, 20. Ah.
Remember, the flooded areas are difficult terrain.
Oh. Okay.
So technically
That's half
that's
speed, right?
Yeah, technically that's 40 feet of movement right there.
Okay, well then I will have to back it up a little bit to right there. But I could probably use my action dash, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, right there, that's 20 feet because you're moving 2 squares from your starting position.
Yeah, I've got 35, so it's just like I don't know where to put it on a square because a half would be.
Right. I mean, you can use the
Yeah.
Alt key to kind of bridge a half square there and get the
Okay.
other half on your next turn if you want to optimize it. That's always an option.
Okay, so like right there would be the halved 35 of my actual movement.
Oh, no, not at all, because you started right here. So this is 10 and then 20. So if you're doing 35,
Yeah, I was gonna do 35 total because I have
like
my
let's
movement.
say you go
my
here,
actual
this
actions.
would
Yeah.
actually be 30, and then this would be 35.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was trying to do.
Gotcha.
That's 100% what I was trying to do. I never do anything right though, so you know.
And then action dash, you can get another 3.5 squares basically.
That was with my action.
Oh no, that's
dash.
just 35 feet right there. That's your normal movement.
Oh, but I thought it was half for difficult terrain.
Correct. But this normally would have only taken you like 15, 20 feet to get over there.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And then once you get here, now you're not in the flood anymore, but of course you can see it continuing down around the corner, so this kind of like changes the movement. I don't know if you want to go in here any further or what the plan is.
And where were the combat sounds?
What's your passive perception?
20.
All right, yeah, 20. Let's back this up entirely and go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 with the action dash, and now you can see Colin, or I'm sorry, Spartan.
Up and over. Okay.
Yeah, you see Spartan fighting something around the corner here. You have also entered the yellow radius of, oh man, I don't like it in here. Everything I do feels less effective.
Okay, well, I can't see what we're going to be shooting at, so I can't take any of my bonus actions, I don't think. So I will just pass it over to Mohula.
All right. Yeah, that is up to Gale right here, and she has a brief consideration of, if I get large in here, this could be an interesting navigation as I'm trying to squeeze through difficult terrain. That's like 1/4 movement.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna rage yet.
Oh man, yeah, bring Xavier in here for some judgment.
35. $40, $45.
And these are all flooded
Can I get
areas
past
as well.
Justin with? Can I get past Justin's character with no issues?
It'll be difficult terrain to do so, just like all the rest of the squares in here, because these are all flooded blue, easier to see on this side of the yellow, of course, but just for heads up, yeah, pretty much this whole section is just all kinds of flooded, so movement through here is going to be tricky. Like technically right there at 40 feet from your starting position, that is 80 feet of movement through water terrain. I'm not sure what movement capabilities you have here.
So winged boots don't help?
They will certainly help.
So will they get me to where I currently am at this moment?
I'm not sure exactly what movement they give you, but that would be 40 feet instead of 80.
Well, my normal movement is 55.
Okay. Well, that's 55.
Okay.
And that's a single move action.
Okay, so I guess I can't do anything else.
You could use your
Well,
action
that's
to
it.
move more if you wanted to, or whatever other options you have available.
I'm good.
All right. Let's go to the enforcers. One of them in melee was Spartan, just around the corner here. All of you in this area can clearly hear the combat taking place only 30 or so feet away, just around, seemingly around the corner. Doesn't sound like a solid wall is blocking the sound. We'll try a great sword attack. Oh, God. 59 points of damage. Oh, my gosh. Man. Spartan is just destined to be defeated in combat here, it would seem. That is another strike and another 2 failed death saving throws there, as Lantirthi just
He's gonna
hears a
flip the bird at this
loud
guy.
lion roar from around the corner here. We got one more of these right here, and Kukulin kind of feels a little as this thing begins its turn. Hopefully it's not as effective against him. Well, so far, at least it's damage that you can resist, but let's check that con save. Doe. Kukulin just keeps failing this saving throw here. Are we going to try and help him out again, or are we going to take the curse? We're going to keep the curse. All right.
I'll help.
All right. We'll get rid of the curse. And we will take the great sword attack up next. At least it wasn't a natural 20, and even better, it's a miss against a guy with a 16 AC. That is some solid defense in that respect. Now we've got the Angel of Judgment. That will take its turn next. Yeah, it's going to fully change its facing here. I wonder. Do that. Damn, I was hoping this was one of the tokens that had like multiple facings on it, but I guess it doesn't. So, yeah, at best all we get is the hint of the demonic side on its rear facing here. And Matheson looks to be our closest target. We're not going to do anything about that. We'll take a swipe down with a magical great axe that it doesn't even draw from anywhere. It just seems to appear in its hands midway through what initially appears to be some wild gesticulation that all of a sudden, oh crap, it's attacking me! That hurts.
Damn.
Yeah, that's painful. 54 slashing force damage right there.
I take half of the slashing, so that's 12, so it's 42.
42. Fun number
But still,
right
like,
there.
more than half my hit points.
Oh yeah, and this thing is in fact swinging a second time. And there go the rest of your hit points. 37 damage with your resistance right there. as it knocks Matheson just clean to the ground in a pair of swipes. Judgment has been rendered. He has been found wanting. His soul is being prepared for last rites. Do not attempt to interfere with this process. Fiolin is up next and instinctively is like, I have to! Your turn.
He's just got the wide eyes like, oh my god. She kind of looks over at Mo, like, I guess you can take care of that. I'll take care of him. I'm going to do an action to heal him. I might as well just do a potion instead of a spell. So I'll give him, as an action, Supreme Potion.
Oh dear. Just runs down the side of his cheeks and his neck. Seems like it won't even go down his throat as he realized that whatever effect inflicted these wounds is also preventing restoration. Are you getting up next to him to do that, or do you have a ranged ability for that? Oh, damn it. All right, yeah. Yeah, I can't get you from there. It looks like it's like tantalizingly just holding this great axe out very, very deftly into the opening, and it wants to swing at anybody attempting to interfere with this process, but you are outside of my reach.
Was he cursed too, or what's happening there?
It appears that something is preventing the restoration of these wounds. The effect was not placed into the chat.
Ah, okay. So I was looking at the chat. I'm like, the only thing I see is that curse thing.
Right. I'm starting to shield a few things also, even behind the even from the GM screen here.
Is there a way I can figure it out?
There is, but it would take your action to do so.
I see. Did I use up that potion in the process?
You did.
Oh, that's wonderful. I guess I'm done.
Dope. All right, and well, shit. Good news for Spartan here. He was not damaged by the. Wait a second. He was. So, yeah, that bite dropped you to your 2 failed death saving throws. I neglected to have you roll your con save, so we need to have Spartan roll a con save, DC 17, and this will determine if he regens hit points here. Yes, he did not get cursed, so his regen comes into effect. He gets 9 HP. And wait a second, didn't he already... It looks like he got cursed earlier from it, right? He accepted that, right?
Yeah, I accepted the curse.
That's right. Okay, my bad. So, yes. You need to roll a death saving throw here, then, for your turn. And that is 1 in your favor. So, 2 down, 1 up to close out your turn, to close out this round, to close out our session. Let's get the turn order copied over as usual. You know what to do. 1, 2. You know what to do. And we proceed with the closing ceremonies. 11 sessions in, what is it? 8, 9, 10, 11 sessions in 10 days. Now at this point for our 4th year stream anniversary. And we got one more tomorrow night before we close out week 16 of activity Thursday night, proceeding back to their Yakuza plot. They have finally made an ally of the NPC known as Wong, who had a tie-in with the Tuesday table some months ago. He was an NPC dressed in the skin of a zombie and basically trying to keep what he considered to be his family still alive. Unfortunately, our characters don't view zombies in the same respect. Probably is probably the reason all our characters are still alive. But Wong is now a part of the Thursday crew here and seems to be our avenue to getting into the cyberpunk city that has kind of been teased as the backdrop for this section of the campaign. For Wednesday Table, we've still largely spent our Act 5 in a feudal Japan-type setting with a few cyberpunk accoutrements here and there. Thursday will be the first of our two tables likely to fully delve into that cyberpunk city. Wednesday, probably still a little ways before we actually get there. We're still helping out the monks up here on the north side of the region. So catch us tomorrow night for the final chapter of Week 16 here at Role Playing Unlimited, the Coalescence Act 5. It's true what we always say, you know it, there's no RU without you. Much love, friends. We'll see you then.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night.
It's time to go.
At the start of a new beginning, time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time is up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will be free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. 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 It's time to start doing the right thing. So trust your instinct, stop listening to others, and own your decisions. People will always tell you what to do, opinion how to live. So let's create things what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start claiming your time and your mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly.